Good morning, everybody, and I think it's Thursday, I'm not sure. I have started this recording a few times, and then every time I started, it's poured with rain, and I've got zinc roof, so if this works, it works. I hope the sound is not too bad. I wish I could show you the view from my bedroom window. I feel like I'm in the Alps. It's a snow-covered mountains everywhere. It is so beautiful. And my farm is wet. It's puddles and the dam filled up, and it's really amazing. So really enjoying this weather. I have been resting, feeling good. And yeah, I'm ready for today. I hope you are too. So, standing up, we're going to work on really getting the movement between the upper body and the lower body. So working on the spine, supination, getting it supple, and working on the lower back, and just getting some flow going from top to bottom. And of course the flexibility, getting some nice movement in the spine and the shoulders and the hips. All right, so let us begin. Starting, I've got to get myself a head here. Not much use without a head, is she? Okay. There we go. I'm in warm clothes today because it's, snow everywhere. All right, so standing feet slightly wider than hip width apart. We'll take the arms overhead, deep breath in, deep breath out. I'm going to do this 5 times. Breathe. And exhale. Breathe. Deep breath in as you take the arms overhead. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. We'll take the arms doing 5 forward. And again, you're going to just swing the arms up. Breathe in. Lift the chest. Lift the chin slightly. And breathe out. Pushing the air out. Breathe in. You can look up if you can, and exhale. Deep breath in, look up, and out. 2 more, and out. And this is really getting lungs, and exhale. Good, all right. Dropping the chin to the chest. Chin to the chest, and from this position, keeping the chin on the chest, you're going to do shoulder rolls. Okay, so in that position, get yourself a nice big shoulder roll. It's quite difficult. Your head wants to lift, but keep it tight against the chest. All right, you're going to do 5 one way, 5 the other way. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take it the other way now. 1, 2, keep that chin tight. 3, 4, and 5. Nice. Shake them up and down, and we'll turn the head from side to side, using the chin as a turning point. So pull that chin across. Oh, the snow, it's raining again. And over to the other side. And change, and change. And just notice if you feel any tightness in the shoulders. Work into that area and keep relaxing the shoulders down as you turn your head. 2 more. Turn and turn. Last one. And turn. Good. And arms out sideways. Pull your fingers back with your palms pushing away from you. Okay, so you're stretching the palms, pulling the fingers back, almost like Spider-Man shooting web, showing my age. The original Spider-Man, who was it? Okay, and then you're going to keep your feet hip width, they're a bit wider than hip width, and their toes are pointing forward. Okay, you're going to stabilize those legs. So what I do is I kind of press into the outside of the foot on the exterior, and I press my heels down, tighten up the glutes, scoop in the tummy muscles, lengthen up the spine. Okay, and now you're going to push the rib cage over, and notice that your hips are not moving and you're not changing the shoulders, you're not turning. Okay, make sure you're also not leaning into the back. So come upright, erect, lengthen that spine, drop that chin down slightly, tighten the glutes, the hips, the scoop in the tummy muscles, and pull the ribs across as far as you can. Okay, and we're going to do 8. We're going 1, stretch, and across. And in the beginning it's a bit stiff. 2, keep those fingers pulling back, stretching. And 3, do you see my hip moved a bit there? I'm going to tighten up again. 4, make sure you're not tilting to face that hand, so keep those shoulders in line. 5, now I'm going to start stretching a little bit more to get some real movement. Press that hand away. 2 more. 7, press. It looks like I'm disjointed. And last one, press. Keep those shoulders down, tuck that head in, and back to center, and release the arms down. A lot of pressure on the inside of the arm with that extension. Excuse me. That's the sound of me getting better. Okay, so now we're going to bring those arms forward and you're going to hook them together. Alright? And you're going to pull them overhead. Overhead, and you're going to look up and press the hands back behind you. So you're going to really extend from the pubic bone to the chin. And you're going to stretch the whole body up, dropping that head back. Okay? Don't overdo it. And remember, whenever you are flexing the spine into that position, okay, you want to tighten your glutes and scoop it hard on the tummy muscles to create a power force behind that, around that lower back. Okay, so you really want to keep, don't flop into the lower back. Keep the lengthening of the spine, tightening up of the core. Keep the core pulling in here, glutes tight. Okay, and that's going to keep a nice framework around that lower back. Alright, so hooking the arms together, feet are still slightly wider than hip width apart, shoulders are down and open. Tuck that chin in slightly as you breathe in. Now don't lean into those lower back, keep that pelvis tight. Arms overhead, and then lift the chest and look back. Stretch those arms up to the ceiling, and exhale. Bring it forward again. Shoulders down and back. Breathe in and exhale over. Lift the chin, look back, scooping hard on the tummy muscles, tighten those glutes, tighten those thighs. It's a strong, strong, powerful stretch. And bring it back. At no time do you let any part of this musculature go floppy on you. It's a tightening, stretching, strong. Keep the leg muscles tight. Keep the legs pulling together. Keep the glutes tight. Keep the core belly pushed in. Okay. Number 3. Breathe in and exhale. Arms overhead. Lift that chin. Tighten the glutes. Pull those legs towards each other. Tummy muscles in. Stretch those arms. Pull belly in more. And release. We're doing 5. Alright. If the rain gets harder, you're not going to hear me. Blessed rain. Alright, what are we on? 3. Breathe in. If you feel a bit of tenderness, specifically in this area of the spine, don't go as far back and keep really concentrating on pulling that belly in and tightening up your core. It means that you instead of rolling arounding, you're creating a kink. So you want to strengthen up that spine, stretch out of it, and use the core in front to bend, to elevate that way, and not just flop. Okay, makes sense to me. I hope it makes sense to you. All right, number 4, shoulders down, back open, chin tightly tucked in, feet facing forward. Let's take in the glutes, tighten the thighs, pull in that belly, breathe in, exhale, arms overhead, keep that core nice and tight, lift the chin, look back, stretch the arms back, but keep that core, don't lean back over your heels. It's your weight's over the front of the foot almost. Stretch, scoop in the tummy, and release. Beautiful. We've got one more to do. All right. Arms together. Tighten up. Glutes, core, rib cage, shoulders open, chin tucked in. Breathe in. Exhale, arms overhead. Looking up. Stretching the front of the body. Keep that core tight. Tighten that glute. Lean forward slightly from the hips. Stretch. And release down. Well done. Okay. So now we've really opened up the front of the body. We're going to let that simmer a bit in its own stews, and we're going to roll forward for the roll down. Now I'm going to bring my feet into hip width apart, and I'm rocking my socks, aren't I? I suddenly realized they're like, it was one day Matthew did the washing, and he had soaked the socks in Jick, and they went into laundry, and everything came out camo. Right, so shoulders open, chin tucked in, feet hip width apart and parallel. And we're going to do the first one, we're going to bend the knees. So you're going to bend the knees, okay? And then you're going to shift your hips back. So you're going to push your bum back, keeping your back lengthened, your chin tucked in. And then you're going to imagine someone pushing you here, rounding the spine up. So you're pushing up camel, okay? Dropping that chin in, rolling forward, rounding that back. Keep the knees bent, hang down, and then you're going to straighten up the legs, getting a nice stretch. Okay, then you're going to bend at those knees again. You're going to push those hips back, and you're going to curl up, keeping those rounded spine all the way up to straight, and then straighten up the legs. Okay. One of the tricks that I do for the shoulders to make sure that you don't round those close that chest in, okay, is to keep your thumbs slightly turned out. Okay, so you've got a slight pressure on the shoulders pulling back all the time, so that you keep that chest open. Even though we're rolling forward, it doesn't mean that the chest has to close in on itself. It can still stay open, and you can roll forward from the shoulders and not close in. Okay, sure, aren't I just full of words today? It's like Pilates 101. Right, feet hip width apart, thumbs turned out, long back of the neck, get that chin level. Bend at your knees, okay, and not the bendy like that, or the bendy like that, or like that, okay, straight forward. Alright, so here we go. Now you're going to imagine that pressure in the belly pushing you back, so push that belly, push the spine out behind you. Okay, now you notice that my head and shoulders, nothing happened there, okay. Here's my lengthened up spine, knees bent. Now I'm pushing my spine out, keeping my thumbs open, and now I'm going to curl forward. Get that chin tucked in, watch your knees don't flare, round that spine, relax the arms, let them hang, curling forward, all the way down, let the head hang. Now push those hips straight, and now bend your knees, and push from the belly button, push the belly button back, keeping the shoulders open, belly button up to the ribs, up to the shoulders, opening up, lifting the head and shoulders and straightening up the body. Whew, okay, when you do it like this, I just have to say that if you're going to do any exercises, you're going to quit everything and just do 3 exercises that really help your body. It would be the toe raises for alignment and blood flow to the body. It would be the roll down, okay, and it would be the overhead stretch. Because it's really about getting that spine lengthened, getting the blood flow into the body, and getting centered and balanced. So, all right, last one, ready. So, feet hip width apart, parallel, bend at the knees, arms are open, chins level. Scoop in the belly, push that belly back, roll forward, round those shoulders forward, not inward, and hang down. Relax the head and shoulders, let them hang. Push up the hips, straightening the legs. And hang for a sec. Bend your knees. Push that belly back. Push it back, rolling up, keep the shoulders open, thumbs out, and up and straightening the legs. Whew, okay, I feel good. I do feel good. Alright, so we're going to just move the hips now. So what I want you to do is bring that right leg forward. Okay, you're going to pulse it, you're going to jump forward onto that leg. Not jump, let's not jump. But you're going to lunge onto that leg, and keep the hips square now. Okay, so that would be off center, that's off center, that's on center. Okay, and we're not doing a major workout here. So just pull that right hip back and make sure that that knee is facing nice and forward. Okay, and then you're going to push your upper body forward. Do you feel that stretching of the spine as you push your body forward? Okay, so push it forward and pull it back. Okay, that's all we're doing. Push it forward, okay, and bring it back. Now there is balance required, skulk. Sorry, how's that laugh? Okay, shoulders open, tummy muscles in. Keep pulling this right hip back. Breathe in and exhale, lean forward. Keep that chin down and come back upright. Okay, you're going to feel it in your, glutes. Remember that tempo ad. All right, breathe in and exhale, lean. And I'm going to tuck my chin in this time because I'm watching you. I can see you, by the way. And I need to keep that chin tucked in. Top of the head going forward. Breathe in, fold forward, and up. Make sure that this right knee isn't over the foot. Hey? Remember that directive. Rolling forward and come back up. And 3, forward and up. Watch that knee's not wobbling all over the place. 4 and up. Oh, that feels good from the stretch in the hips. 5, forward and up. Push that left heel back. You're really pressing against that heel. 6 and up. For the Pilates class, you guys have never done this exercise before. 7, there's always something new. And up. Oh, last one. And 8. And up. And step out of that one. All right. You feel all that work on that leg. Whoa. Okay. Take it to the other side. Excuse me. Okay, left leg forward. I'm going to move back a bit. Make sure that that knee is behind the foot on the left side. And you want to pull that left hip back. Okay, I'm going to keep my hands on my hips because it really gives me a little bit of momentum. It gives me stability. But you can put your arms out in front of you, or you would bend down there, keep your arms stretched out. I like them on the hips because I can feel this hip starts coming forward. I can pull it back. All right, 8 to go. Keep pressing on that right heel back, tummy muscles in. And here we go. 1, chin tucked in. And up. You'll feel this hip wants to move forward as you move forward. This one wants to move back as you roll forward. Keep the pressure on this right hip pushing forward, left hip pushing back as you roll forward. 2. You feel that? 3. Try and exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up. Try to keep the shoulders square. 4. And up. 5. And up. 6. Whew. And up. Keep that hip pulling back. 7. And up. And 8. And up. And step out of it. Whew. That feels real. Let's just do the toe to toe, heel to heel, and that's going to really loosen up those very worked muscles. For those that haven't done this before, Vilma, you're going to step in with your toe, with your heel sticking out, and then in with the other toe, heel sticking out. Then lift the foot, pull that heel into midline, heel into midline. Toe midline, toe, heel, heel. Toe, and it looks great. I should have some rockin' music, man. Okay, let's just do a few more. And it does loosen up that muscle that we've just overworked. Good. All right. And shake it out. All right. I'm feeling inclined to kind of roll one leg in front of the other. I know that this is not always a favorite exercise, but we're going to just do 2 more roll downs with the leg crossed over. So 1 this way, and then 1 with the left over the right. So right foot crossed over in front of the left. We're going to keep the legs straight now. We're not going to bend the knees. Keep the shoulders square, so watch that the one shoulder doesn't fall back. Okay, so keep that back leg, shoulder forward. Back leg, shoulder forward. I know what I mean. All right, breathe in. Keep the shoulders open. Remember that thumb turn out. And curl. Scoop in the tummy muscles. Pull those ribs into the belly. Keep the shoulders open. Chop. Bring that chin in. Curl and rolling down. Now relax the head and shoulders. Make sure the hands are even, that they're not hanging lopsided. Breathe in and curling up, using the tummy muscles to lengthen up the body. Scoop in those tummy and lengthen up. Nice. All right, I said one on each leg, so passing over the left leg in front of the right. I really hope you can hear me. The rain is, I thought it was over. It's bucketing down again. Good grief. All right. We haven't had a rain like this for a long time. Shoulders square, thumb slightly turned out, long back of the neck. Scoop in the tummy muscles, breathe in, and chin to chest. Scoop in the ribs, pull forward. Keep the chest open, rolling down, rolling. Now relax the neck and the shoulders and hang. Keep those arms even. Use the tummy muscles, tighten your glutes. Keep the chin tucked in and pull with your tummy muscles. Pull the body upright. Nice. And release. Well done. That was good. Alright, so I'm going to take the legs a bit wider now before we go onto the mat. I'm going to take them to just outside the shoulders, maybe even a little bit more than that. I'm going to take the arms out. Now, this is quite a strong movement that we're going to do. We've done this one before. We bring that arm across and over, but this is going to be a bit faster. So we're going to pull, rock, and bring it open. So you're actually clapping the hand on top of the other hand, and then you're opening up. And what I want you to do is an out breath when you pull across, and an in breath. So it's quite a... Okay, keep the shoulders down. We're doing 8 each side. Each side, okay. 8 each side. Ready, breathe in, and 6, 7, 8, change sides. In, out. 4, 5, 6, 7, change sides. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, change sides. In. 4, 5, 6, 7, last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, change. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Woo! Okay. Okay. Why did we do that? Just round those shoulders a bit, shake them up and down. For one thing, that is specifically a lung exercise. With that, it's like the billows. Do you remember those fans they used to fan the furnaces with? I think it's called a billow. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. But we're creating a billow effect on the chest. So you're pumping the one side of the lung and then opening and closing. Plus, with your hands raised at heart level, you're adding incredible, and you're adding more pressure to the heart to pump because the arms are raised and you're pushing from there. So it's a lovely heart and lung exercise. I'm completely breathless now, which just shows you, whew, that I will not be running the Spa Ladies races here. Okay, so that was good. We're going to go onto the mat and sitting on the bum. And as I said to you, we're really working on blood flow today. And I might be looking at the easy class because I'm not feeling great today, but it's still going to give you the workout. So don't give up on me. If you are finding it a little bit easy, don't worry. Do it anyway because you're going to be hitting parts of your body that really need it, and it's good for you. And wait till I'm back up and running, and then you're going to be like, oh, what the sick reds are back. Okay, so I'm going to put my hands on my knees. Some of you, when you do this exercise, don't go anywhere, and the reason for that is that your feet are too close to your bum. You know what's coming now, don't you? I love Jane Fonda. All right, so the bum walk. Okay, so you're basically using each hip bone, tailbone, not the tailbone, the hip bone, your buttock, okay? And you're going to lift one side, pull it back, place it down, then lift the other side. Yes, you get the idea. You're going to be walking with your buttocks. Okay, I generally like to half roll down a little bit, and I support myself holding my hands. Let me bring this down a bit so you can actually see what I mean. Okay, and then I'm going to walk back, and I'm not worried about my legs falling open. Men definitely are going to probably do it like this. Okay, wherever you feel comfortable, as long as you are covering space. Now don't skip this exercise, okay? Don't skip it. Why? It's a good exercise. It's so good for your digestion. Okay, I'm walking forward. I'm walking forward. It's really good for the gut. It's really good for the hip flexors. Okay? It's good for bursitis. You know what I'm talking to. It's really good for you. Okay? You'll feel, and it's a lot of work. The stomach muscles, the entire core is having to adjust each time to this incredible amount of work. Plus, you're dragging forward your entire body weight every time. So, it's, you know, for those of us that are over 40, it's a good one. Okay, so I'm going to now take my legs straight, and I'm going to really use my upper body to get involved. I look kind of funny at that angle anyway. Anyway, we're going to do a little bit more. I'm going to go there and back again. Okay, keep your tummy muscles in, keep your spine lengthened as much as you can. Although I'm half rolled back, I'm still lengthening my spine up towards my head. Okay. Whew. Alright, I'm coming forward. Maybe this will be my spa ladies one. I'll just do this for like 2 hours. Okay. And release. Okay, now we want to get that nice and relaxed. So you're going to lie on your back and you take your knees over to the right. You're going to turn your head to the left. Alright, I'm going to do the knees over to the right, head to the left, arms stretched out wide, and relax your body. And over to the other side. Head to the right, legs to the left. Good. Back to center and roll up. Okay, so working on that circulation now. I'm going to just move down a bit. We're going to do side rolling like a ball, and do it at your own time and pace. But just make sure that you get a nice roll in. Okay? I used to, when I first started teaching, obviously I was a lot younger than I am now. I think I was like 33, 32, even younger than my word. I think I was 30. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I used to do this. Who lives in a and we'll see SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, because you don't want to be like a dice where you roll and you like tuck. Alright, so you want to be round like a ball and not square like a dice. Alright, so if you're just starting and you haven't really got this, I'm going to really get your chin tucked in and push around the spine as much as you can. Come onto your toes, okay, and then just gently fall back. Okay, and even if you don't rock up, just try and get that rolling motion. Okay, in the beginning you'll kind of watch out for a little bit of a crampy that can happen under the ribs if you're really pushing back on that side. Okay, so let's do 5. Enough talking. 1, 2. It's a lovely massage for the back. 3, 4, and 5. And stay on your back. Get that left leg into the chest. Stretch that right leg out. Hold that left leg. And you're going to bring that right leg up and lower it down. Getting a nice extension on the hip. Okay. Pull it forward and down. For men, wherever you can get that leg, that's fine. We're going to do 8. Roll it down. 7. 6. Open out the blood flow in the upper thigh. 5. Keep that chin short. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. And change legs. Get that right leg into the chest. Shoulders are open and back, long back of the neck, chin tucked in. Ready? 1, 2. If this arm gets in the way, just move it down. 3, 4. Don't worry about lifting those hips. 5. 6. It'll probably go all the way over. 6, 7, and 8. And bend both knees. Good. Flex the feet for me and press the heels up to the ceiling and bend. Ready? And long. Keep that neck relaxed. Long back of the neck. Men with short necks, if your chin is jutting like this, get a cushion under your head so you've got a lengthened back of the neck. Ready? And stretch and flex. Keep those toes pulled back. 2. Keep the legs stretched. 3. And bend. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. And release the legs down. Open the knees up and just shake side to side. We're not done there yet. Okay. Taking the legs into bug. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this exercise. If you are tight, for men that can't extend their legs up to the ceiling, keep your knees bent. Okay? And you're going to make leg circles with your knees. So you can put your arms out slightly sideways for balance. You pull the knees towards you, open the legs up, and squeeze them together. So you're stirring with both sides. Okay, you're opening and squeezing them together. For my girls, you can do it with straight leg. You're going to pull the legs back towards you, open up wide, and make a big circle. Okay, so you pull them back, open wide, and squeeze. As long as you can maintain a good spine, okay? Don't let your spine lift as you pull the legs forward. You want to keep it back, pulling down, extend from the thigh, and pull back. Okay, so whether it's here, stirring, or here, nice big circles. All right, are you ready? Pull the legs. Sorry about my funny socks. 1, and squeeze those legs together. 2, and squeeze. 3, keep your shoulders relaxed. 4, 5, 6, chin down. 7, and 8, and release for a moment. Okay, so you would notice that, I don't know if you could see it from there, but my hips actually come off the ground slightly when I pull my legs behind me. You're welcome to do that, but not in an uncontrolled rocking motion. If your hips come off the ground, it's because your stomach muscles engage and you're actually pulling the hips off the ground with your tummy muscles and not using the momentum of the legs, because then your back is unsupported. Rather take your legs slightly lower and don't lift your hips. Okay. Right, we'll change direction. I've got a bit of water leakage here. Okay. So, I was pulling it back this way. Now I'm going to take the legs forward, open, pull back, and squeeze them together. Make sure your knees are not turned out. Keep them facing forward. Ready. Shoulders relaxed, long back of the neck. 1, open, pull. 2, keep the shoulders relaxed. 3, turn those knees in. 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to do one more. And release. Good job. All right. Take the feet out wide and pull the knees into the midline, getting a nice stretch on the hamstrings and the quads. Arms outstretched. Good job. All right, so we're going to take the right leg up. I'm going to do foot circles. I want to do 12 both ways, okay? Keep this leg stable and just use the foot. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and change legs. Get that left leg up, stabilize the lower leg, don't let it move about, and recircling. 1, 2, get a big circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, changing direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great stuff. And rolling up. Alright, nice. So that was getting some movement into the lower limbs. We worked the upper limbs. I want to work on the hands now specifically. It's a really good day for this because it's cold, and good day for arthritic hands. Alright, so I work a lot with the feet mobility. I don't often work on the hands, but it's really nice if you work a lot in the garden, or you tap a lot on your computer, or if you don't do anything with your hands. Okay, so it's for everybody really, okay? Excuse me. Okay, arms outstretched, elbows tucked in, hands are at elbow height, palms facing the ceiling, and fingers spread wide, okay, as wide as you can, and then you're going to pull the fingers together and widen and close and widen, close and widen, close. Keep the shoulders back, lengthen up that spine, keep the tummy muscles in. Okay, there's no reason the rest of the body must take a holiday right now. Okay, keep those elbows tight against the body, pressing in. Okay, squeeze fingers, widen, squeeze and widen, squeeze and widen, squeeze and widen. Doing 8, 7, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep those palms up. 2 and 1. Okay, now we're going to fist and pull in, but don't lift the arms up. Keep them at elbow height, so just the fingers. Squeeze, pull, and unwind. Keep those shoulders down and back, elbows pulling into the body as tight as you can. Palms facing up, top of the head lengthened. Ready. 1 and stretch. 2 and stretch. 3 and stretch. 4. Keep those shoulders. 5, chin down. 6, stretch. 7, stretch, and 8, and reach. Stretch it out. Okay, I can feel it on the arms. Hands behind the back, pull those shoulders back, drop the chin down, lean forward, and stretch the arms up to the ceiling. And release. Good, shake it out. Okay, left arm tucked in, right arm over, reaching up towards the ceiling. Stretch up the whole as high as you can, and release. Other side, stretch up as high as you can, and release. Good, legs outstretched in front of you. Oh, cute, my little Matthew socks. Alright, arms outstretched, lengthen up that spine, and point the toes. Okay, we're going to lift that right leg up and take it down. Now, this is not how we lift, okay? No. You're going to lengthen up that spine. And I want you to press from the belly. Find that spot, make like an invisible line from the belly to the spine, okay? When you lift that leg, press that whole area forward slightly as you lift the leg. So you're really working. You'll feel it. Okay, so lengthen up that spine, drop that chin in, shoulders down and back, and you're taking that right leg off the ground. Even if you can't lift it very high, okay? Watch that this doesn't happen. Fight for stability here. Tummy in, lift and down. 2, 3, 4, lengthen up that spine. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and release. Ooh. Okay, talk about targeting a muscle. Alright, other side. Get that spine nice and long, nice and strong. Don't let the knees fall out and don't let them bend. Men, I should have said this before, I'm very sorry. If you're very tight in this position, no, you might need to put a cushion under your buttocks. Okay, so you're slightly elevated. That's going to give you a little bit more leeway for this leg to lift. Okay, Try it without, but if you find it's absolutely impossible, that there's no way that leg will lift, it's because you're very tight here. Go ahead and lift your butt slightly with a cushion, or 2 or 3. But don't go sit in a chair now. All right, shoulders down and back, long back of the neck, toes pointed, ready, left leg. 1, oh, that leg weighs a ton. 2, 5 forwards, push that lower back forward. 3, 4, 5, oh, straighten up. 6, yes, 7, and 8, and release. I'm going to go onto my elbows there. So going onto your elbows gives you a nice ability to really tuck that lower back under and get a nice stretch on the spine. Okay, I'm just releasing that back slightly. Okay, rolling down. We're going into your shoulder bridge. Okay, so on your shoulder bridge, I'm going to take my hips up as high as I can. My arms are up to the ceiling. Okay, I'm not going to drop my arms overhead, and my knees are not rocking. They're nice and line, and I've got my hips, shoulder to knee is a line. Okay, then what I'm going to do, long back of the neck, no cushions, man, and your head at this one. I'm going to drop that left hip down, and I'm going to pull it down to the ground, just the left hip. Okay, then I'm going to push that left hip up, straight and straighten out. Then I'm going to pull that right hip down, just the right hip, so I'm twisting, and I'm going to lift up again. Left hip, and lift, stretch up as high as you can, right hip, and lift. Okay, and that's your end position is here. Are you ready? Let's go. Left hip, drop it down, push it up. Right hip, drop it down, press it up. Keep the tummy muscles in. Left hip, and lift. Right hip and lift. That's 2. Left hip, extend. Right hip. 3. Left hip, stretch. Right hip, stretch. Number 4. Left and extend. Right. 5. Stretch. It feels really good on the hip flexors. 6. Make sure your chin hasn't lifted up. Keep it tucked in. 7. Left hip. Press it up, right hip, press it up. 8, extend and up, and roll the hips down. So tuck the bum under and release. Bring those knees to the chest and relax. Beautiful. All right, go ahead and put those feet down on the ground. Bring the arms up, feet are hip width apart, parallel. Keep the shoulders open, long back of the neck. We're going to roll off the shoulders, stretch towards the knees. And we're going to roll forward there. And we're going to pulse 3 sets of 12. Okay, straight forward, we're not tilting, we're just staying straight to center. Make sure the shoulders don't roll forward, keep them open and back. And you're rolling off the shoulders. And we're not going to roll all the way down. You know, if you've got a painful neck, you can support the head, but make sure you're crunching the ribs down towards the hip bones. Okay, it's here that's happening, the work. There. Okay, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, shoulders open. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, arms overhead, release, breathe, relax, and back we go. Breathe in, and 1, 2, shoulders open, 3, use that tummy, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, arms overhead, release. Last set. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, make it count, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and release. Okay. Take those knees over to the left. Arms outstretched. Look to the right and relax. I've just noticed I've got a wet spot on my ceiling, so there's a leak. After all this rain, I'm not surprised. Over to the other side. Legs to center and rolling up. All right. Coming back to sitting down, legs in front, bring that right knee in. Toe point on the left, and yes, we're going to cross stretch now. Take the left arm out slightly, bring the arm over the outside of the left leg, and gently stretch forward. Hold that stretch. And release. And change sides. Right leg outstretched, toe pointed. Right arm supporting, left arm over the right leg on the outside. Stretch forward, drop that chin in. Push that left knee down and stretch forward. And release. Good. Let's just do one straight down roll up, roll down, just to loosen up the spine, make sure everything works. Breathe in and curling down. Arms overhead, stretch, breathe, exhale, curling up, oh good, all good, and reaching forward, stretch. If you've got a partner, go ahead and do a guided stretch now, lucky you. And look, there's some sunshine. Yay! Solar panels will like that. Nice. Alright, we're going to go over into a push-up position. Let's go first into a shell stretch. Get a nice stretch on the spine. And up, hands and knees. Slide that right leg out, get a nice strong base. Left leg out into your push-up position. Okay, take the feet apart slightly. You're going to drop onto the heels on the left side. Breathe in, bring that arm up. Look at the hand. And bring it back down to center. Roll over onto the right side. Lift that left arm up. Look up to the left side. Didn't see that coming, did you? Back to push-up position. And up into your dog stretch. We're going to do 3 of those. That's number 1. Back into your push-up position. Roll over onto the left side. Left arm, right arm up and look up to the hand. Push-up position. Onto the other side. Left arm up to the ceiling. Look up to the hand. Nice. Push-up position. Breathe in. Up into your dog stretch. And back to push-up position. Last one. Drop onto the left. Lift that right arm up. Look up to the hand. Good. Keep the tummy muscles in. Back to center. Onto the right side. Lift that left arm. Look up to the ceiling. Back to center. Breathe in to your dog stretch. And walk your hands back. The feet back. Curling up. Let's put my head back on. Okay. We did it. I did it. I did it. Breathe in. Arms overhead. Exhale. 3. Exhale. Last one. And ready to swing. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 5. That feels good. 1 more. And release. Oh, and now I've got sunshine. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Lots of sunshine. Too much, too little, too much, too little. Okay. We did it. I didn't know if I was going to manage to do a class, but I did really make it a nice, easy class. What is going on with my hair? Anybody got a hairdresser friend? Okay, so I hope you feel better from that class. I certainly do. Lungs are nice and open, and shoulders feel good and relaxed. If you are watching this on the YouTube, I've noticed there's not a lot of feedback there. There's not a lot of likes and subscribes. Please, guys, hit the like button on every video, okay? And also subscribe to my YouTube page. I know that some of us are a little behind the times with like YouTube, Mix It, Flix It, all this social stuff. But if you're watching this video, then you are on YouTube, and you can just push like. There's a little thumbs up sign, and subscribe. And go ahead, if you even want to be like overboard, go ahead and put some comments. If you watch a video and you like it, go ahead and say what you liked about it. I really enjoyed this exercise or that exercise, or I need that feedback. And I'm all alone here. I miss you guys. Okay, so love you lots. I'm glad I got this class in. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy this nice cold weather. Bye.